Hello there, guys. This is Coil Knife, and I'm back with another episode of Phasmophobia. Today we're going to have to play a little bit different because today, as you can see by this derelict school bus here, we are at an abandoned school. This is the Brownstone High School map. I'm pretty sure Brownstone is like the name of the building and not referring to the fact that it's made of brown bricks, but then again it is made of brown bricks as far as I can tell. Point is, we're going to be playing a bit differently today. This building has 3 entrances, and they are all very far apart from each other. There's this main one here, which I really don't like to use if I can help it. And then there are 2 doors on either wing of the building that lead to hallways that go all the way back. And as a matter of fact, I'll go ahead and I'll show you the floor plan of this place. High school is not really a difficult map to do. It looks intimidating. It looks like, wow, there's a ton of rooms. There's, the ghost could be anywhere. It looks very intimidating, especially once you realize that this is only the first floor, and there's an entire second floor here to look at. The good news is the breaker is on the first floor, just inside the right wing entrance here, underneath the staircase. That's convenient. As you can see, there's these long hallways that make a ring around the whole building. You have to cut through the gym at one point. And then upstairs is almost the same layout. So if I have to go upstairs, I will. If I can't find the ghost downstairs and I have to start looking upstairs, I certainly will. Hopefully the ghost will be downstairs. And it's a lot more convenient if you're playing solo, that is. I mean, it's always more convenient when you don't have to travel as far, but if you're playing solo, you better hope the ghost is on the first floor, because the second floor doubles or triples the amount of in between, like walking back and forth through the building you got to do, and it can be pretty tedious for sure. But the map is fairly, even though it looks like there's a lot of rooms and it's a big building, the map itself is not too hard to navigate. It's very symmetrical. The rooms are all pretty similar. There's a ton of classrooms, and they're all, you know, pretty much the same inside. It just looks big, so it looks intimidating, and it looks complicated, and it's not that hard to find your way around in here is what I'm trying to get at, as opposed to, say, the prison or the asylum, which have a bit more of a complex layout. So the first thing we got to do is get the breaker on. Very dark in here. There we go. Oh, nope, not that. There we go. The long hallways on either side of the building can be lit up once you've got the breaker on. The middle hallway here, there's a light switch down in the main entrance that you'll have to use. See, so here's the thing. You may have noticed that I don't have any equipment sitting there, and I don't have any by the main entrance, and I don't have any by the other entrance, not that I've been down that far yet. Up until this point, I've been doing the thing where I carry all my equipment to the entrance first, and then start the hunt. I'm not doing that in this one yet until I've determined where the ghost is, because it's got one of 3 entrances. There's no point in me carrying all my shit to that door there, and then finding out that the ghost is like on the second floor in the far back corner of the building, left side, and it would be just way more convenient for me to bring all my stuff over there instead. There are some big rooms in this building, too. That's the main entrance. It's not a good place to be. Any of the big rooms in this map, because the ghost has a full line of sight on you. It's safer to make your way to the hallways, because then you can duck into any of the classrooms and hide. I'll show you this main entrance first. So you walk in, and it's just a big, wide open room. Thing is, when a ghost is getting ready to start hunting, a lot of people will be trying to run out this main entrance, but if that door shuts, then you're over there by the door and there's this big wide open space for the ghost to see you. Really? Ghost tripped the breaker already. Anyway, as I was saying, I recorded an episode of this hunt already in the school here, and I don't know whether the recording software just didn't do its job, or my computer failed to detect my microphone, or whether I, like an idiot, accidentally muted my microphone and didn't realize it was muted the whole time. Probably that one, but I don't know. So I had to discard the whole episode, unfortunately, and I'm redoing it now. Which means all the stuff that I said during that episode. That's what all the classrooms look like, by the way. They all look just like that. So if I skip a few here and there, it's no big deal. So tactics for high school. First of all, light up the hallways. If you're going to be exploring down a hallway, light it up. If I were with people, we'd be checking in each of these classrooms with, like, the thermometer and stuff. Instead, what I'm going to be doing is just listening for noises, listening for sound cues. This is like a science classroom in here. Hang on, I'll show you. These classrooms toward the back of the building are a bit more complicated. Where's the light switch in here? Anyway, this is like a science classroom or something. You can see there's like these sinks and dissection tables and stuff. There we go. We don't need that on, though. Generally, what you want to do with high school, and this works on the bigger maps as a general rule, but it works especially well in high school. You do have to alter your tactics for the other maps. I'm going to step out here while I talk just a minute. There's a back door here and one over on the other end that you can use if you need to escape the building, but you cannot get back to the van this way. You're not able to travel around the building, which is unfortunate, but at least it's a fairly safe place. Like I said, light the hallways up since you'll be using them a lot. Leave lights off in rooms that you are not actively checking out. Once you're done investigating a room, make sure you turn the lights off. And listen. Use your ears. Also, shut doors. The easiest way to find the ghost in this map is to use your ears, listen for any sound cues that it might be making. A common one on this map are the telephones. You will very often hear the telephones ringing in this map. And that's a good way to help you find where the ghost is going to be. This door here just leads back into the science classroom. Close the doors all the way, I should mention. Close that one. This gym is an awful place to be. There's nowhere to hide in here. And you can't see very far either. Another science classroom of sorts in here. This is a locker room. There's a girls' and a boys' locker room. I think they're on opposite sides of the building. as I was saying, if you were with people, I don't mean to, like, start and stop talking, but I'm trying to listen in between what I say. I would hate to talk over a sound cue. Alright, we swept the bottom floor. I don't think the ghost... I heard a noise earlier on the... over here. I was just... right when I turned the breaker back on the second time, I heard a noise right about here, so I'm gonna head there again and have a listen. Eventually I'll continue my trains of thought, but... like I said, I stop and I try to listen, so I'll just stop talking, and as I'm listening, it's like, wait, was that a... nope, and then I forget what I was saying. So you want the breaker on, not just so it warms up in there, so you can more easily find the room that's cold or any cold spots. Of course, since I'm playing solo and not using the thermometer that much, it's not as much of an issue. But what is an issue is that besides the sound cues, the ghost will often turn a light on. If you see lights on in certain areas, you might want to investigate there, because ghosts in this map like to turn lights on in their room. Alright, well, let's have a peek upstairs then. I don't like coming up here. Give me a sign. Give us a sign. Are you in here? Can you turn the lights out? It's freezing in here. We're gonna come back. Pretty sure it's that room. It's all but confirmed that he's in there. Classroom 25. Oh, it's bright in there. I'm an idiot. I left the light on. Alright, so since we're pretty sure that's where his room is, he's on that side of the building, I'm gonna go ahead and start carrying all my equipment over to that doorway there. And I will see you guys in a few minutes. Can't remember how well I've explained the smudge stick thing yet, but basically, if the ghost is not hunting, you light it and it smokes the ghost and kind of makes him docile. You want to do it in the area outside where you think the ghost's room is. You want to start before you get inside the room like I just did, just in case the ghost is out there instead, because you never can quite tell. If the ghost is hunting, then you want to hold on to the smudge stick. Try to see where the ghost is. If it's getting close to you, light that sucker. Grab both of my crucifixes. My big flashlight here. Alright, big flashlight's not leaving my possession for the rest of this hunt, probably. There. Actually, you know what? Let's be smart. That one there. This one more in the corner here. There we go. That light's turning off. Yep, -7, -6. All right. Can you give me a sign? Are you here? Where are you? How old are you? What do you want me to do? What do you want? Do you want me to leave? Alright, we're gonna leave that there. Got writing. Alright, so James is hanging around in there. Let's do sanity. I think sanity pills are still 40%. And we've got orbs. Can you see it? Looks like it's above the teacher's desk there. So James is a Ure. I don't exactly know if I'm pronouncing that right, but it looks like Ure to me. So can't remember where they're supposed to come from. Blow out a candle, walk through salt. All right, so those are easy, and I've got high sanity. So let's remember each salt can holds 3 shakes. So you can leave a grand total of 3 piles with each can. There he is. How's it going? Too bad I don't have a camera with me. Alright, we're gonna leave. James does not want me in there. And there we go. He blew out the candle. He walked through the salt. We're not going to worry about him hunting. How low did he take my sanity? Oh, he only hit me for about 10. So you got a good look at him. Looked like he had an axe or something in his hand. So yeah, guys, that's high school. That's how you do it solo. Of the 3 bigger maps between prison, high school, and asylum, high school is the easiest. It's the easiest to solo. It's the easiest to do with multiple people. It's just straight up the easiest because it's such a symmetrical, repetitive layout in there. And the various visual cues, most rooms have a door. You turn the breaker on and most rooms have a light. So if you see a door or a light opened or turned on that you didn't do and that your teammates, if your teammates know, you need to communicate that to your teammates when you're in a big map like this. Make sure everyone knows, shut the doors when you're done, turn the lights out when you're done. That way, if y'all find a door that was opened or a light that was on or anything like that, you know it was the ghost. And you can be like, hey, who did this? No, not me, not me, not me. All right, then it was the ghost. Another surefire way, and sometimes you get it really early, is that you'll hear a phone ring somewhere in the building. And if you do hear that phone ringing, go find it. If you think you know where the phone was ringing, but aren't quite sure, and the phone stops ringing before you can really find it, then go grab some sound sensors and place them in the vicinity of where you think that phone was. You just need to use your eyes and your ears. You can totally find the ghost without your fancy equipment. I'm wondering about this new update that's coming. I wonder if they're going to change that to where certain ghosts just don't give sound or visual cues like that, but I guess we'll find out. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys in the next episode. Bye-bye.